Hello and welcome everybody to my channel. My name is Cayleb Pletos and I wanted to thank you so much for checking this out today. So I have some really cool footage for you guys. This is some footage just taken today of the C8 mid-engine Corvette. Now, for those of you who do not know, this Corvette has not been released to the public yet. I believe this is set for the 2020 year model, and Corvette has been wanting to do this mid-engine for a long time, so I've heard. And finally, this upcoming July, they will be releasing it. I'm not sure when it will be set for sale, but they will be having a press release, and a bunch of journalists and the public are all welcome to come in and check out this car, where they officially release the vehicle, all the numbers, and you're able to see what it looks like without all these special factory cover-ups that they have when they're testing these vehicles on the road. So this footage was taken in Southeast Michigan. This is where, for those of you who do not know, this is where the big three, Chrysler, Ford, and General Motors, are all kind of stationed in Southeast Michigan. So it makes sense that you would see this car around the headquarters of General Motors. I can imagine that the General Motors testing sites and some of their top secret facilities aren't too far from the headquarters. So I can't actually claim this footage as my own. It was sent to me by one of my great friends, and he saw it on the road today coming home from work. This footage isn't the best, and it was raining while the car was being spotted, so you can imagine that we didn't get to see exactly what the car looks like, and it's kind of hard to see with the factory pattern and cover-up that they put on the vehicle. So I'm going to play that footage that was taken today for you now. Now you can obviously tell that from the rear taillights and the entire mid-engine, as well as some of the side scoops and pretty much the whole car, especially you can see more in the front end, that it is covered up tremendously. General Motors doesn't want to show you every aspect of the car, but they still need to do some road testing, and some things are allowed, or you can't just cover up, like headlights and taillights completely, because you need to be able to see and other cars need to be able to see you. For the most part, we can see that the front end of this vehicle looks extremely aggressive, and it looks like it kind of has some deep portions of the bumper that kind of remind me of the Huracan bumper. The Huracan has these ginormous, almost hexagonal shapes in the front bumper that are pretty significant and a big styling point to the Huracan. We can also see that the back end of this vehicle is covered up a lot. Now, there's a bunch of speculation on the internet as to if the back end will look good or not. The front end, everybody seems to have faith that General Motors has conducted this correctly and created a beautiful front end of the new C8 Corvette. But some people are a little weary of the back end. It looks kind of squared off, as you can see in the footage. And we also have a new unique spoiler. It's very hard to tell if Corvette has gone with the typical Stingray 2014 style taillights that we have seen in the past, or if they're going with something different. Another ginormous styling point for the mid-engine Corvette is the side scoop that's located by the door. Now, this is a completely different thing from what Corvette has done in the past, and I can say I really like the way that this is going. I think it adds to the car and gives it a more exotic look. Unfortunately, we can't see any interior portions of this car. Even though the windows are not tinted, the video is just not to the point where we can see inside. You can see the driver of the vehicle, but not much else below the neck. which is kind of disappointing because I would have really liked to see what the inside of a C8 Corvette is going to look like. This car has a completely different all-around style than you are used to seeing in the Corvette. It almost looks more like a Ferrari or Lamborghini, courtesy of the mid-engine, and I'm not sure how people will respond to this. The car looks very aggressive, but I've heard that some people are saying it's kind of pulling Corvette away from its American roots and kind of throws away some of the traditional aspects of the car. But let me know what you guys think about this video and from what we can see the C8 Corvette turning out to be. Is the mid-engine something that's going to be here to stay? And do you think it's a step in the right direction? Or do you think that Corvette is just turning into a more exotic car company and not really giving you the American car company feel? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, drop a suggestion for video ideas. What do you guys want to see? What do you like or what do you dislike? Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you checking out this video. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button and throw a like on this video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.